Looking for some thrills, chills, and laughs to spice up the spooky season? Netflix has the movie for you. Vampires vs. the Bronx, a Netflix original feature, has crept onto the streamer's top 10 list for movies in the US. The flick centers on a group of youngsters from the titular New York City borough who must repel an invasion of the blood-sucking undead.
We are going to wipe you out like the vermin you are.
The movie is winning over audiences and critics alike thanks to the efforts of its charming young cast, not to mention a smart, funny screenplay co-written by director Osmani Oz Rodriguez, a former staff writer for Saturday Night Live. Jaden Michael, who you may recognize from his guest roles on Blue Bloods and the Netflix series The Get Down, leads the talented young cast of Vampires vs. the Bronx. Joining him are Gerald Jones III, Gregory Diaz IV, and Imani Lewis. The film's adult cast also includes Clifford "Method Man" Smith, who recently appeared in a recurring role on the Tracy Morgan starring TBS comedy series The Last OG.
Almost brave.
Also appearing are Sarah Gadon, Joel the Kid Mero Martinez, and Coco Jones. In Vampires vs. the Bronx, Michael stars as Miguel Martinez, whose nickname Little Mayor should tell you all you need to know about his approach to life in his diverse neighborhood. He and his buddies are regular patrons at their beloved bodega, which is suddenly threatened by the incursion of several new real estate developments around town. But Miguel begins to notice that it's not just the shops these businesses are replacing that are vanishing, it's people too. And some of the new residents appearing in the area look rather Transylvanian.
We got vampires in the Bronx.
That's right, they're actual vampires. And of course, Miguel and his pals have a tough time finding many adults who will believe them. How will the kids keep their beloved neighborhood from being overrun by bloodsuckers and $9 espresso shots? You'll just have to tune in to find out. Just as Netflix subscribers are flocking to Vampires vs. the Bronx, critics are heaping praise upon the film. In his review, IGN's Rafael Montemayor commended director Rodriguez for utilizing, quote, decades of existing tropes in order to give voice to the voiceless and tell a story that hasn't been told before. He also described Vampires vs. the Bronx as, quote, a fun film with a great sense of humor and identity, the perfect way to start the Halloween season, and a delightfully entertaining kid-friendly horror film. Other critics applauded the movie as collectively charismatic and an excellent example of a Gen Z vampire film. But the flick's more than, as Felix Vasquez wrote for Cinema Crazed, a quote, fun, creepy, and exciting Halloween treat. It also deals with real and very heavy topics, most notably gentrification.
Yo, check out the courthouse.
They're turning it into apartments?
Y'all know how this starts. Them white people with canvas bags, that's always the first sign.
Rodriguez, who was born in the Dominican Republic, explained in a recent interview with Now Toronto that he was inspired not only by old-time monster movies, but also by the changing face of the Washington Heights neighborhood in Manhattan, which has traditionally housed a number of Dominican immigrants and their families. Rodriguez explained that the Bronx, as one of the more traditionally diverse boroughs, felt to him like, quote, the last frontier as far as where gentrification will go. To be sure, it's a highly relevant topic. Many generations of immigrants have been priced out of their neighborhoods by the steady march of progress over the decades, and for many of the areas that have managed to retain their diversity and hometown feel, it's a constant struggle to keep outside forces from taking over. It's an issue, though, that one wouldn't exactly expect to be explored by way of a fun, hilarious, sometimes freaky film centered on precocious tweens fighting vampires. That layer of topicality is just one of the things that makes Vampires vs. the Bronx such an engaging watch. You can catch it on Netflix right now. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.